Okay, so ramble number one. I think we're just gonna go over the state of the account and then look at some of the goals that I have before max, after max, whatever. So at the moment, invent whatever, right? There's the looting bag, and there is the death bank currently, which is a hideous mess. Due to having a rune pick, Nezzy Helm, Black D Hide, etc., just chilling in there. But it fits, so whatever. Yeah, so I did try and organize all of the goals that I had into more or less 4 categories, being pre-max, post-max, actually maxing, and stuff that I'd fit in around everything else. And then I realized that there was like 3 things before maxing, and then just like 30 things after max. So it's all just kind of a jumbled mess now. But yeah. So we'll start off with the stats. Here are the stats, as you can see. And yeah, what am I doing, man? I need to go to bed. Yeah. So that's the stats, and here is the stored XP at the moment for Herblore, being that that's the only skill that I actually have left, besides 1 farming level that'll be through Herblore anyway. So I have 3.5 mil stored in seeds and clean herbs at the moment. Secondaries more or less super easy, except for the mole that I need to kill, but that's on the agenda for a bit later. Yeah, so need to sort out another 2.2 mil XP, which is easy enough doing Herbie at the moment. Should only be 100 hours of Herbie or something. But goals wise, so I want to, before maxing, finish the Guardians of the Rift set, which I already have the hat of, and enough to buy the boots, I think. Oh no, it's close. I've 233, I think, pearls left. I think I threw away 3 after I bought the hat. So yeah, close to buying the boots. I'm almost halfway through the outfit. I just do not enjoy the game at all. So trying to do it in little bursts here and there. After that, I have, depending whether I kill all of them or not, up to 3,700 mole that I need to kill to use all of the toad flax that I'm going to have. So that'll be fun. Not particularly looking forward to that either, but gotta do what you gotta do, unless I end up doing more Herbie and less mole, but I guess we'll see. Other than that, there's the... I just close that. Yeah, hang on. The UIM Agility 6 hour. Before I max, I want to take this back because I did have it before Sepulchre was added. Yeah, okay. So before Sepulchre was added, I had the record, and then Sepulchre got added, and obviously I lost the record. And then I took it back, did a 574k 6 hour, and then during the last UIM showdown, I did the 602, which was hell. Story of that being that I woke up after 2.5 hours sleep at 2 in the morning to do the 6 hour into the showdown, and 4 hours into that 6 hour I accidentally clicked my world hop button and started again. So I did 10 hours straight of Sepulchre on 2.5 hours sleep, which was very, very fun. Yeah, and then qici decided 20 hours later to beat it, but that's okay. I'm confident I can do at least a 613 without any practice, given that I don't accidentally world hop in the middle of it again. But a little bit of practice and I think I should be able to get it. I think I need to cut something like 7 seconds off of my average sepulchre run to beat 623. Something around that figure anyway. But yeah. So I want to beat that before I max, because I don't want to max without having the UIM agility 6 hour, as random as it sounds. Yeah, so then after that I want to max. It's not particularly been high on my agenda for long at all. I didn't even really consider maxing until I was 20 total. And at that point I figured I might as well just send over it. Why not? But after that I have a very, very big list of things to do. I threw a bunch of them into a list just before I started this, so that I wouldn't forget all of them. But I have the dragon pick that I want to get, because I want to do a bunch of VM post-max. And I already have the tool seed on a dragon axe and a smoldering stone in the death bank. So I would like to get myself a dragon pick, slap the tool seed on that, and then swap the smoldering stone onto the axe, so that I can do some 1.5 tick ticks and also have it for the clue step. So I also want to get myself a dragon warhammer. It's obvious, right? More raids, do whatever other content I want to do with it, perhaps some co-op at some point, who knows. Basilisk Jaw, also for raids. Possibly some bandos. BCP Tassies for raids. Not at the top of the list. Still kind of considering whether I can be bothered or not, but I'm sure I'll feel like doing it one day. Speaking of raids, this is... okay. Speaking of raids, this is the raid log. 43 qici with the omelette, ancestral legs, and the Kodai. Extremely lucky. But yeah, I'd like to do some more, possibly get full ancestral. Wouldn't mind a T-bow, of course, but I really just want to get Dex and Arcane, honestly. Here was the Kodai. 37 qici. That felt very, very good. It was very unexpected. Yeah, do a bunch more cocks. Learn Tob, because I've never done it outside of, I think, 7 entry modes across accounts, something like that, which was quite fun, but obviously not exactly the real thing. In terms of skilling, I want to get 50 mil in my gatherers, 50 mil mining, fishing, wood cuttings, obviously, 89 mil already, 50 mil hunter, that's already, okay, gatherers and support, I guess, because I want agility as well, want thieving, already there, I guess. 50 mil rune crafting, I suppose, technically a buyable, but on the list. Yeah, just all gatherers and whatever other skills I feel like I want 50 mil in. There's a couple of skills I'm looking at 200 mils in, mainly wood cutting and thieving. But really just whatever I feel like doing, and if I get something to 200 mil, I get something to 200 mil. Some other items that I want to go for. There's a lot of stuff here that I have just not done, that I probably should have. Like, where is it? Oh, no, wait. Pest control, there it is. Like Void. Probably should have Void already, but I don't. I should really go get it. It's on the list of stuff to do after maxing. I would like to get zealots, just for the sake of having it, if nothing else. I would like to get the soul cape, just because the prayer bonus is nice, and I don't know, I kind of want to try out Dolo Soul Wars. What else was there? MTA, I would like to get the Infinity set, just for the sake of having it. Sepulchre, I'd like to get a sub 520 run. The PV is about 530 at the moment, so fair way to go, but I think if I sit there for quite a while I should be able to do it. Like I said, I don't need to finish that. What else? I need the MA2 cape still. It's another one that I definitely should already have that I just don't. Clues, I would like to do a bunch of clues to try and finish off one of the god outfits. Just for the sake of having it again, nice prayer gear. Yeah. I'd also like to get the holy sandals from mediums. I've got my ranges, but I just want the sandals for the prayer. I want to do some hards, elites, masters, whatever. I would like to get at least a piece of gilded, if not a piece of third age. Which quite a grind, but yeah, I'd like to get one of them on the account, I guess. There's what else? Where is it? I want the Pearl fishing rod. Here it is, Ariel. I want the Pearl barbarian rod. Just to make barbarian fishing marginally more AFK by saving that invent spot. I want to finish the Champions Cape. I have it on my ult, but I'd like to get it on the UIM as well. Chambers, again, I want the Metamorphic Dust so I can make a Papadile. Though I've never done a CM, as you can see I haven't done any on this account. I haven't done any CMs on any of my accounts. I've only done normal Chambers. So that should be interesting. And jars. I would like to get some of the jars. Not particularly interested in Sire. Got Hydra done. If I go to my house, we can have a look at the jars. Yep, nope, never mind. Not putting that in on here. Actually, let me just move that, I guess, and I'll... Okay, here we go. So, I've got Hydra. Obviously, I'd love to get the Skatizo one, but there's no shot that's happening. Vorkath, I don't particularly feel like grinding out, but I might do some here or there. Kraken, I have obviously. Sarachnis, I would like to go and get. I'd also like the pet. Nightmare, I kind of want the Nightmare one, but again, it's not something I'm particularly interested in grinding out, but I would like to go and do a few kills of Fasanis. Sire, no interest. KQ, I would like to go and do some KQ. Try and get the pet, possibly the jar, but it's not at the top of my to-do list, that's for sure. Serb, I would like to get the jar and the pet, but obviously that's just doing it whenever I get a task and making sure I have enough Arclight charges to keep doing it. Corp, like I said before, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do Corp. If I do, I'll probably do a few kills here or there, but definitely not trying to grind out a Jar or grind out an Ellie or anything. Grotesque Guardians, I just never want to do garbage content, not happening. Zora, I don't really want to beat the Zora PB, to be honest. I think it's very comedic having a 6 minute Zora PB, and I kind of want to leave it there. Otherwise, the only two other goals, and I didn't list these yet because they didn't really fit into pre-max or post-max. It was just kind of as I'm doing things and around everything else. I would like to get all of the skilling pets. So I'm missing the Heron, Rock Golem, Chin, and Tangleroot pets. Yeah, I'd like to get those all done at some point. Just kind of whenever, pre-max, post-max, doesn't really matter. And I would like to get the enhanced weapon seed. I want the Bofa, but I just really hate Gauntlet, and it's not something that I can actually bring myself to grind out until I get a enhanced. So it's really just whenever I feel like it, I'll go do 5 or 10 kills. But it's more or less at the moment just hard to work around the fact that I'm constantly death banked because I'm just doing farm runs and I'm trying to have an empty invent so that I can do my Herbie and farm runs at the same time. So yeah, it's probably a later thing rather than a sooner thing, but really just whenever I'm not death banked and I can be bothered doing some, I'll go and do some. So yeah, I think that's really the only goals that I had. Just a huge jumble of them, so sorry for that, but I think that's it. So have a nice day and enjoy.